Hello, hello. This is Angela Brooks on Blogging for Profits. And today I want to give you 5 tips for writing an awesome LinkedIn summary. I've been really serious back into LinkedIn since March of 2019. I've been on LinkedIn for a long time, but I just didn't get it. And I found out I was not the only person who didn't get it. And LinkedIn is a sleeping giant for your business. If you're not there, you need to start learning. And I did a small course that's very affordable that teaches how to set up LinkedIn, how to get results fast, and follow your ideal people so that you're not just talking to random humans that have nothing to do with what you're offering. I mean, the last thing we want to do is have 1,000 conversations with people that don't care what you have. So if that is something that you can use in your life, then absolutely listen to the very end of this podcast so that I can give you those details. Again, my name is Angela Brooks, and I have been using social media for the last 9 years. And the one thing that I have noticed since I've been back on LinkedIn and got serious about it is people are leaving their summary, their About Me section on their page empty. Or they'll say something that's really simple, that really doesn't give a lot of details, or they don't fill out the page, their profile page at all. So I want your page to have a quick glimpse into who you are and what it is that you're doing, so that when people go there, they don't have to ask you what you're doing. They have to ask you, how can I have what you have to offer? How can you help me? And have a quick reference for who you are and what you do. Never ever leave your summary section on LinkedIn profile blank. This is your opportunity to shine so that people can see who you are and what you do and what you're offering to the world. I mean, take advantage of that opportunity. Think of your summary like it's an introduction. Imagine like if you're in an interview, or maybe you're sitting across the table from somebody and they say, so tell me, what is it you do? Tell me about yourself. What would you say? Well, you sure wouldn't give them this long drawn out ingredient section of the products. You wouldn't tell them where it was manufactured or how it was grown, because people do not care. So how would you answer that? This is how you would fill out your summary. You're simply being human. Fill it out in the present tense, not in third party, because you are talking about you. And if it gets too corporate sounding and it gets kind of icky, people are not going to listen to that. And you know as well as I do that you would zone out. So don't refer to yourself in the third party. Go back to number one, you. Imagine that you are telling somebody about yourself in the third party. I mean, in the single party, not in the third party. It probably wouldn't go over very well anyway, because people don't read very far when it seems so impersonal. You either appear like you're insane, arrogant, or both. And either one of those are just not a good first impression, because first impressions are 30 seconds or less, because people are on their mobile devices, they're on iPads, they're on small pieces of equipment that are reading this. So you have to get their attention early in the scroll, not later. So don't try to impress people. We're not in the impressing business. We want to attract people to us that are like us, that we would enjoy having a conversation with. I am not going to sit at a coffee shop and talk to some weirdo that's having this conversation that's way out there. I'm going to get up and walk off. I may not have even sat down to begin with. But if you're trying to impress somebody who is just getting started and you're going on and on and on about your successes, man, they're zoned out. They're gone. So use this time to not be weird. And yes, people are weird when they get in business, because many professionals on LinkedIn, they use their summary section to try to impress people. And I don't know about you, but I am more impressed when I find a down-to-earth human being that is just great casual conversation. I'll give you an example. a very dear friend of mine who is a lieutenant colonel in the military. This beautiful woman and I were having this, I don't know if we were having dinner, lunch, whatever. We met her at this event and we were just, chatty, 100 miles an hour, like she was my people. We had great conversation from the word hello, met each other because of a Twitter tweet. And, we're sitting across each other just yakking like women do. And the conversation always comes up. So tell me, what is it you do other than your business, your network marketing business? When she told me what she did for a living and has for 20 years, I was blown away. How normal, how human, how fun she was to talk to. And that's the kind of people that you're looking for in your business. You want good communication. You want good conversation. So be that person. Remember that people will not care what you've done or, how big you've grown. Your summary is like a handshake. So treat it accordingly. Be human and have fun in your business, but also quit being so boastful because people don't care. They want to be like you, but they've got to connect to you first. So pay very close attention to the formatting of how you're writing on your About section. This, of course, is true for all content you create on LinkedIn, but particularly on your summary. Space is your friend. Fill it in. Don't be afraid to divide up your sections in a way that looks clean, but makes it easy for the reader to read. I like to, every English teacher probably has herky jerks because of social media, because the way you have to write in a blog or on a social post is completely different than the paragraph writing we learned painfully in school. And so make sure you put spaces in between your sentences because that is easier to read on a small mobile device. Keep in mind always that somebody who's reading your message is on a mobile device. 95% of the time, that's where they're reading it. And of course, LinkedIn is, to me, easier to do some things on my phone. There, some things I do straight up on my laptop, but most of it is easier because it is mobile friendly. So whatever you do, avoid those monster paragraphs. And yes, you'll make your poor teacher's eye twitch, and she'll be wanting to beat you with the red long pencil that she carried. That was back when I was in school anyway. I don't guess they can hit kids now. But, be friendly, be engageable with your audience. I don't know if engageable is a word, but it is today. So update your summary. As you grow, as you accomplish things, when you rank in your company, when you get a certification, when you go speak in an event, when you do something, make sure you add that experience on your LinkedIn summary. Because the beauty of LinkedIn, that once you're optimized and your profile is complete, you can let it be, but for the most part, you as a human, you as a business person, you're constantly growing, or you should be. And so the summary section is one that you need to pay close attention to, because in a normal career, our story changes. We grow and we evolve, and in our businesses. So I want to make sure that you don't miss that opportunity to get all of that updated, because that is stuff that people are looking for. They are completely they're scrolling fast, so you just have to be able to stop the scroll. So if you are new to LinkedIn and you're not really sure how to set all this up, and you'd like to see my screenshots, and I'm on my laptop showing you step by step how to do that, I would love for you to take the LinkedIn course. Super affordable. I mean, I leave it so that there's 45 minutes of super valuable content at a unbelievable cheap price. So if that is something you want to check into, go to angelabrook.com/LinkedIn. There's a dash and course. angelabrook.com LinkedIn-course. And that'll get you in so that you can see what I'm talking about, where I can show you actual screenshots. Because I know just talking about hashtags and talking about simple things that are easy for me may not be easy for you. And I want to make sure that you understand and get your stuff out there so that you can start generating leads that are good for your business. This is Angela Brooks, and this is all I have for you today, and I hope that was helpful. If you are seeing a place on the platform you're listening to and you can leave a comment, please do, and I always respond to those. If we're not connected on LinkedIn, come over to Angela Brooks' profile page and link up and send me a message. Y'all have a good day.